Hi. Come on in. Welcome. Join me. Welcome to my 2022 home office bedroom all-in-one room studio tour. My name's Sam. If for some reason you don't know me, I'm a full-time YouTuber, filmmaker, kind of creator person. I spend 90% of my time in this room, so I wanted to put a lot of energy and time and effort into making it something I was proud of, something that felt like me and felt like it was a place that I wanted to spend all my time. So I'm gonna give you a little tour today. So come on, let's hang out. We're gonna walk through my bedroom setup here, and maybe you're gonna get to learn a little bit more about your boy Sam. So come on. This is about as much space as we got. We got the couch. I got this couch off Amazon. I'm not very good at knowing exactly what things are, but everything will be linked below, hopefully. And if you have any questions, let's talk in the comment section, because I'll probably forget some shit. This is a Nanlite Pavo tube, which Peter Lindgren, shout out Peter, he's got a bunch of these in his office, and I was like, that looks kind of cool. So I was like, I put it up. I think it looks pretty good. This is a custom Stay Creamy neon sign. Fun fact, it only costs like $120 to get a custom neon sign, and I think it adds a lot, so something to look into. Also from Amazon. This is a shelf. It's getting real exciting here. This is a shelf of stuff. Fun fact, all of my plants are fake. They are all not real, because I don't want to water them, and I travel a lot, and I don't want to ask people to water the plants, and I have a lot of electronics. So I'm a fake, I'm a liar, and I don't want to say I'm sorry. Everything else on this shelf also doesn't work. These are all a bunch of old film cameras from my dad. This is a Super 8 camera that I used one time, and it broke. So that was super fun. And this is my ego. This is my social validation. This proves to people that I matter, right? Because I got subscribers. Just kidding. You know that's not true, guys. But I am appreciative of everybody that's here. While you are here, if you're not subscribed, go on and do it. Click the little thing. I make fun videos sometimes. This is a camera that I make a lot of those fun videos on. This is the Canon C70. It's an absolute tank of a camera. This is a lamp. This is when you include the meme of the I love lamp.
I love lamp.
This is probably why most of you guys came. This is where I spend literally all my time. I wanted it to be something that I was really proud of. I wanted it to look good. I wanted it to feel good. And I just wanted it to be nice. I got this desk secondhand from my buddy Zach Kravitz. I think he got it off Wayfair, but it's a cool desk. It does the job. This is a chair that I think I also got off Wayfair. And it's like a aesthetically pleasing chair, which a lot of people complain about, like it not being good for ergonomics and it hurts your back, but my back seems fine and I like it. It's kind of squeaky though, which is a little annoying. I got all of these little products on top. These are all by a company called Grove Made, this little desk stand thing, the keyboard holder, the trackpad holder. And then I have my LG ultra-wide 38-inch monitor. I thought at first, I was like, okay, I thought ultra-wide monitors were kind of bullshit. Like you didn't really need that much space. And then I bought one and it changed my life. I edit here on my little station. This is my Iceland video that should be coming out next week. I have my laptop down here, my M1 MacBook Pro, the new MacBook, which holy shit is the greatest thing ever. It edits so fast, and I shot all of this on the R5, and this is all playback in Premiere in full resolution. And it doesn't lag, and it's amazing. Also, this video is really cool. You guys should check it out when it comes out. But it's the craziest thing ever because Premiere hasn't crashed yet on me once. Hopefully that doesn't change.
Hello there.
I got the Edifier speakers. Then I have all these prints from different trips that I've been on. This is Japan, New Zealand, and Iceland, if for some reason you can't read. Luke took all these photos, but I was on every trip with him, and it was just cool. I thought it would make it uniquely me, you know, because these are all just trips that I've been on. This is, maybe I should get this fire off my screen. This fire content, dude. And you want to know what we're going back to? Because it's an office tour video, the flippy screen clock. So this is my photo of Sam Kolder, and I put this here in my last office tour, basically because I thought it was this funny bit where I'm like, I'm going to pretend to just have a photo of Sam Colder on my desk, and then I've just kept the photo on my desk the entire year. If you watched last year's office tour, you know that there is literally a picture of me and my grandfather behind this, and it was the only picture frame I had in my room, so I covered a photo of me and my dead grandpa with Sam Colder's face. Why? Because I'm weird. I don't fucking know. But one day maybe I'll replace it with a photo of me and Sam. That'd be cool. Never my grandpa though. This is the coolest part of my room, when it's actually daytime. Ready? Check this out. This took, I kid you not, 8 hours to fucking install. But it's this like skylight window. And during the daytime, it's not very climactic at night, but during the daytime, it lets in a bunch of natural light, and it's really cool. And then at night, I can close it. Also, the second day I moved in here, a bird shit on it. Fun fact. And it still just hangs out right there, and it's awesome. It's pretty slow. I'm so proud of that thing. It's so janky. It's like cut with the... It's not something you should look at for a long time, but it took a really long time to install, and I'm very proud of. I don't think I talked about this. This is my Shure SM7B microphone. This is where I get all my crispy Sam Newton VO voiceover for the audio. This is what so many people ask me about. This is wood paneling from a company called the Wood Veneer Hub. I think they're based out of England. For me, this is what brings the whole room together. Like, they're pretty expensive, not gonna lie. It was like $1,700, but you can unscrew them and you can take them anywhere. So every time I move, I'll have these for a very long time. They're also double as sound panels. It's like felt underneath. This is my favorite part about my office, hands down, and I think a lot of people here. If you want it, the Wood Veneer Hub, I'll drop it. It's not even an affiliate link or a sponsor. I just think it's a really cool company. This is my bed. Hi, welcome. If you're lucky, maybe one day you'll find yourself here. Nobody finds himself here. This is a photo of me and my best friends, Luke and Chase, when we were out in New Zealand a couple years back, before I had any kind of YouTube audience, and it was just us, like just a few guys running around New Zealand with cameras having fun. And I remember a lot of conversations in that trip talking about like, how cool would it be if we just did this full time and we went onto YouTube and could just create shit. And now I'm here, and so I'm very proud of that. And it holds a good story. This is the first time I ever put on a creamy turtleneck, and then now it's my whole life. So this is something you just type in like canvas, easy canvas prints, and you put in your own photo, and it's really nice. So, love you guys. These are a bunch of shirts. And hold on, what shirts are they, you might be asking? These are all Cuts clothing, and this isn't even like me bullshitting you. This is genuinely what my shirt collection looks like. I'm a very minimal person. I like just having logo-less shirts that look good and feel good. And Cuts is the sponsor of this video, so shout out Cuts. They're everything I'm wearing right now. Fit check, hold up. This hat, what's good? Cuts. This Sherpa, you want to be Sherpa season? Cuts. Pants, Cuts. I'm not lying, it's so comfy, it's so good, and once I kind of made the decision to get my life a little bit in order and like get a good office space and be clean, I was like, okay, Cuts, I should get some of these shirts, and I bought some of these shirts, and they were so nice, and then we got talking, and now they're the sponsor of this video. Life is crazy, right? But genuinely speaking, great stuff. We'll talk a little bit more about them later. This is proof I graduated college. A lot of people think I didn't graduate college because I said in one My Year video that I dropped out. Fun fact, kids, I never dropped out of college. Please don't drop out. This is a bobblehead of LaDainian Tomlinson. I love the Chargers. I love the Chargers. I love sports.
Hole in one. Play ball.
Sports. Hopefully they don't lose their game this weekend.
You earned a bronze medal. It's out of the park.
This is the only lens I ever use, basically. This is the RF 28 to 70 f2. It's expensive, it's heavy, but I like to shoot a lot of things handheld, and then I only have to take one lens, and it's pretty cool. So I basically use that, and then the 16 to 35 or the 15 to 35. I watched a lot of these office tours, and everyone has all of their shit together. They have their charging stations, they have their gear like hanging up everywhere, and I was like, somebody's gotta be fucking lying. Like, I can't be the only person that's just gets... I go crazy watching all these because I love watching the aesthetics and how everyone puts together their own space. I think it's interesting and cool. But the one thing, everyone just got their shit together, and I don't. And that's okay. This is really why my room is clean right now, because I just threw all my shit in here. This is where I keep all my gear. It's just shit everywhere, and it's so unorganized. It's painfully unorganized, and one day I will organize it, but that probably will never happen. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna take this, I'll just show you. So what I do, fucking holy shit. I almost knocked it all over. Is I set this right here, and I pull my chair up. And then I normally pull the key light up, and then I put my microphone right here. I think I'm just gonna do the rest on this. But, and then I do the outro. So I'm gonna set up this camera, and we're gonna do the outro together. So that's it. Hopefully you guys had fun. Let's, outro, ready? So there we go. Let's get that. This is what it looks like when the YouTube studio element of my room is complete, and this is kind of the backdrop, if you will. That's it. That's the whole tour there. Huh? Oh, yeah. They're asking why I switched outfits. And the reason is because that was awful. I gotta come up with better bits. I'm gonna just keep rolling. Cuts sponsored this video. The shirt I was wearing, all of the clothes on my clothing rack, it's all sponsored by Cuts. And if you're a guy who just wants high quality clothes that fit right, that feel right, and you wanna support your guy Sam, the easiest way to do it, go to the link in my description or use code SamNewton for 15% off any Cuts clothes. This jacket, sweet. This shirt. I gotta get better at selling things, dude. If you wanna help me out, code SamNewton, link in the description. Go grab yourself some Cut stuff. It always supports me. If you've ever wanted to support me, this is the best way to do it. Support my sponsors. All right, hope you enjoyed the office tour, and hope you enjoyed hanging out and seeing a different side of me. We got a cinematic Icelandic video type thing coming out next week, which I'm excited to finally break back into the cinematic world. And then we're off to Norway. So a lot is happening. All right, Alex, come here. Send them off. What do you say?
If you want a sweet cut shirt.
No. I appreciate the ad help. What do you say?
I thought it was so funny.
Say it. You know what you say at the end of my videos.
Stay creamy.
There we go. Stay creamy. Okay, bye.
That was so funny.